Hello everyone, Goho Coin here and welcome to another episode of Foundation in the Antigua map. We're kind of here where we left it, and I don't want to unpause the game yet because I was trying to do some work off camera so I can show you guys what's gonna be the future of the city. But we just came back from our mission. Our soldiers came back from our mission, and I wanted to show you this. They brought a blueprint. So when you get blueprints, this is happening when you do missions that are unlocked once you have certain amount of nights or one night, the most difficult, extremely difficult mission. Basically, you have the chance of receiving a blueprint, and to unlock or investigate, analyze the blueprint, you gotta go to the bailiff right here, which is available for mandate, and then you have to tell them to study the blueprint. Now, once they study that blueprint, we're gonna see what happens. So we're gonna tell them to study that blueprint and unpause the game. Now, the purpose of the future of this episode, basically, or what we're gonna be doing on this episode, is gonna be pretty simple. We're gonna try to expand this new city, and as you can see here, we no longer have any ruins. So what I did was I authorized these guys to stop salvaging. And now these guys, I'm not gonna throw them over there because of course that's gonna be quite difficult to maintain, because they're probably, if we go here, I'm pretty sure they are like commoners. Yes, they are. So we have to find jobs for them that are around here, or what we can do is basically convert them into monks, basically promote them or make them monks. Another thing I kind of want to do is try to see if we can actually expand towards this area. As I mentioned in the last episode, it's kind of like it's gonna be good, and we can actually bridge this around here. That way we can connect these two cities. But I think it's gonna take more time, of course, because we cannot. I think we shouldn't be doing two at the same time. I think we actually have to do this one at first, and then basically move them. Now, another thing that we actually can do is tell them to, or assign them back to their job, and tell them to basically gather all these ruins. That way, that makes them these guys their job easier and faster. But I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm pretty sure we can utilize them in the future. I'm not gonna delete this because there are probably a lot of resources stored there. Well, there's nothing there for that, nothing there, just stone. But we have 1,400 stone, and we could get it, people. As you can see here, we just got 6 more people, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna be using a lot of those newcomers around this area. We're still building the church. The Fisher Hut is already built, of course, and we can actually build an improvement if we want with the animals that we have. And why don't we do that? Let's do that right away here. This is gonna be a fishing. I'm assuming there's gonna be, or I'm expecting that this is gonna be a fishing area or a fishing city rather than a other regular city. Probably gonna be doing more poultry. So we have let's see if we can actually, did we lose any people during that mission? Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We did not. So what we can do is do the extremely difficult. Let's see, this is not the difficult. Easy. There's no extreme easy. There's no extremely difficult from what I can tell. All right, so the easy, we're not gonna do. This one we are gonna do. And what about this one? We're gonna do. Let's go ahead and do those two and send our people on that way. Difficult. Let's go ahead and send everyone but the wounded. Right here, we can send 5 of them, and then we can also send whatever is left here. There you go. But the wounded. And yeah, let's go ahead and start. We have 439 villagers right now, but our ultimate goal, we're 61 villagers away from our ultimate goal. I might not stop playing after that. Who knows? Depending on how our city is being developed. I'm gonna be concentrating the most in this area. So we have accumulated 32 animals so far and 50 alchemy. The animals I'm gonna utilize it to improve these one of these right here, one of the sheep farms. We're getting to the point where we have a lot of stuff. Now let me show you here real quick what I've done so far. I mean, our city here is looking looking better. So I decided to do kind of like a farming area or like a poultry farming area outside the city, of course. I'm gonna, maybe we can actually push this a little bit further. That way we can authorize some housing in this area. That way we don't suffer from people, way too far from their houses. So what we can do is we can actually reduce this and actually, give them some more space here. So what I've done here is actually do 2 chicken farms, 2 geese farm, and 2 coves for pigeons. And then, of course, a well in the middle because they're going to need that. And this guy, which is required. I didn't want to assign anyone here yet because, we have plenty of compost. Now, this compost that we produce here, we might be able to use it in this area for, since it's very fertile. As you can see, we can turn that on real quick. Most of this area is fertile. This area, most likely. And, of course, this area is going to be the city. But this can be like a veggie farm in the future. Okay, so extremely difficult. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, we have an extreme probability of success. And let's go ahead and turn off this off. So another thing I did was basically assign transporter here, newcomers. All I'm going to tell them is, do fish, poultry for now. And then we have these resources available if we expand our food production in this area. Another thing I did was actually assign more people here, and I'm gonna do full stone, full wood. That way, these guys don't stop, never stop, as well as this guy. And one more thing is building a sawmill here. That way we can start producing our own planks here and storing. We can actually store planks here, but things are gonna get built or gonna get produced pretty quickly, faster than we can actually support. So there are going to be a lot of production buildings that are going to be stopped. Now, there is a lot of serfs that we can, a lot of newcomers that we can promote to serf. I'm afraid to do so right now because, of course, we have some people in this area. So we got to be careful here who we promote. So what we can do is basically everyone that doesn't work outside this area, or everyone that works outside this area, we can promote, right? Because if we actually, what we can do is arrival, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, the arrival, it's so we gotta be careful here, because if we go all the way down here, these guys are the new arrivals. These guys, I'm probably from here. These guys from here, a woodcutter, forester. I'm just trying to make sure. So this woodcutter is from here. So this guy we cannot, and this charcoal burner we could. The smelter here we can. The butcher, the builder, we cannot. Charcoal burner, this builder. Yeah, there's a lot of things here. So let's go ahead and do all of these, as you can see, and then promote all of them. And let's go ahead and promote everyone tonight. See if we can actually do that. We cannot. So let's go ahead and promote as much as possible here for citizen. I'm gonna do up to, let's see, we have 33. Let's go up to 50 real quick. So we have 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, right? And then 10. All right, let's see how it goes with that, with 50 citizens. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be complaining a lot about luxury, but I think once we start picking up stuff, they should be able to. Now, are we selling jewelry? Because it looks like we're accumulating, but we're not selling. So all right, so what we need to do is basically see where we're selling stuff. So we're selling honey here, we're selling herbs here, and we're selling honey here too. So where are the most citizens, where they living? And that's something we need to consider here. So for example, these guys are living in this area. Yeah, it's pretty sparse, as you can see here. But I'm gonna say most of them, yeah, this is what I thought. Most of them live around, yeah, between this area and the initial area. Yep, let's see. Yeah, they're pretty sparse, but yeah, a lot of citizens are living in this area, and a lot of them are living in this area. So what we can do is change these. Instead of honey, let's go ahead and do jewelry and see how it goes. Let's see if we can actually manage and control it that way. Let's go ahead and speed up time here. Go 3x and see what's happening here. Now, the veggies, we can actually add another herbs. How's it called? Herbalist. We can add another herbalist, and we can actually add them. I don't think we can add them inside. We definitely can we should be able to add another apiary, and that's what I'm gonna do here. Add one of these guys in here. Make sure that it doesn't hit the wall here. Perfect. And then another herbalist. I might be tempted to do one outside here. So if we go a herbalist or herb garden, that's what it's called. I'm actually gonna do one in here. So let's see how we can do this. So if we can actually do it that way, it looks like we can actually snap something there, but I'm not sure what though. Oh, we can actually, well, that gave me a really good idea. What if we snap this one to this one right here? Does it look good? It does not at all. But we can add another one there, right? Yeah, it's gonna do that. It's gonna add another one there and do a couple of these ones right here just for decoration purposes. My mouse is like off. Yeah, my mouse was not, my pointer was not in the right spot there. So let's go ahead and add, let's add like 3 of them. I think we don't have that one, those ones here. So it's gonna add them. Perfect. All right, so that's gonna increase hopefully the production of herbs and honey, and that's gonna help us fulfill the luxury needs. Let's take a look at our city here. Our city is looking great. Now, yeah, okay, so it's getting built here. So all we need to do is basically start assigning. I'm gonna do all of them gonna be poultry. That's what I'm gonna do. And then we need to start assigning, make sure it's all newcomers. So, bad weather is coming. I see that. Let's go ahead and very well. And let's continue to, work on this real quick. So, Confortada, and both of them are newcomers. How do you say that name? Brasia and Confortada. Confortada, welcome to the new city. What about these guys over here? Do we have any more newcomers? I don't think so. Well, we have one. Let's go ahead and assign them there. We need to assign someone here, but we'll do that later. Maybe promotion available in the next time we have a promotion available. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't click on time. I'm not going to do any easy. And next time we have some promotions or we're able to promote, I'm going to promote some of these guys to, to make them serve and start giving this area a little bit of life. Now we have to plan to do a market. Now we can actually do a round market, or another thought that I have is doing a vertical market, like a market along this path. But I don't know. I think I like the vertical market better. I don't know. I'm always liking a market where it's like a center of gathering, basically. So let's go ahead and do one market here, and that guy's gonna be selling solely. Yeah, it's gonna be selling. What is it? Fish. Yeah, that's what we have the most, and we're probably gonna have the most since we're gonna be building more of them. All right, so that. I mean, this area is gonna take some time. As I said it in previous episodes, and I said it earlier in this episode. This is gonna take some time. I think I've never done this before, like having 2 cities like far apart from each other. I know it has. I mean, I don't know. I imagine it has to be difficult because you're gonna have people walking back and forth. But I mean, I'm assuming this time might be easier a little bit since we have a lot of resources, a lot of productions everywhere. So that might help a little bit. There's going to be a time where the city is going to run by itself if it's not right now, right? The only problem that we're having is the luxury, and we can actually import stuff. Like if we go here, guys, like right now we're importing jewelry, right? But I'm pretty sure we can actually tell them to import honey, right? Or no? Let's see, cloth, candles, polished stone, import plank. Looks like maybe honey is not an option, which would make sense because that way, let's see, honey, beer, wine, cider. Oh yeah, it is an option. So let's go ahead and authorize that actually. And let's assign one of the commoners. Yeah, let's assign one of these guys and start, importing honey. And here, what are we importing here? We're importing flour, steel. That's good. Let's stop importing glass. And let's start importing honey, right? So it's in the food category, which is pretty interesting. Well, it makes sense, right? So finish up this guy. It's gonna be importing honey, and we're exporting. We can actually start exporting tools now. Polished stone. That's what I tried to say. Let's go ahead and change this to polished stone. Let's see. Polished stone. There it is. It's always the first one, and then Oh, now I don't know which one is what. Pretty sure it's this one, right? The first one, hopefully. Yes, it looks like that one's the one. Okay, perfect. All right, looks like the Bailey found something, and what it found was the Romanesque Church, and this is bad timing though, because I wanted to build that church here. That would have been amazing to do that church over there, but yeah, since we don't, I mean, they have this guy here, we can actually remove that guy and actually add them one of that church here, since it's gonna be close to the monastery, and I think that's gonna be actually a pretty cool idea. The bad thing about, I mean, not the bad thing, but the only thing about this church though is that I would rather build it with a lot of space, because this church has a lot of beautiful stuff that you can build into it. Basically, you can add any kind of stuff like towers, any kind of towers. It's more like a monastery, and then you have extensions which you can convert into too far. And you have extensions where you can make a wall. Basically, if you absolutely want to, you can actually make these walls, but they don't look like walls. I mean, they look like walls. They're actually extensions that will go attached to that, but you can make them as wall. I think I built this this church once, and it was pretty interesting. Same with the monastery. It took me a long time, but we can just leave it as is, and one day I'll build that church, and we can actually build it somewhere here. Oh, look at that! People are starting to build their houses up here. That's what I want to see. People are expanding their territory over here, which is nice. And the desirability is low. What about these guys? Average? Yeah, we're probably gonna need to throw them a church here. These guys, oh, there's no one here. Oh, I might have forgotten to assign them a job. So why don't we assign them jobs right away here? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that and assign them jobs. And there's a newcomer. Do we have any? Nope, commoner. Nope, all newcomers. Let's go ahead and assign them a job there, and let them work on this area a little bit. Now we have this transport with storage. I'm assuming. Yeah, let's go ahead and assign a couple of guys here and store basically stone. We're storing gold bar here, so every gold bar that's found here is gonna be delivered here, and every jewelry that's found here is gonna be delivered here. So that's good. All right, perfect. So that's gonna give us a little bit of room here. I mean, we have another stone deposit here. That's interesting. All right, let's see if we have one of those impossible missions, or extremely difficult. Yeah, those are the ones I like. So let's go ahead and do that with everyone. That way we have no chance of losing. I mean, of course we can lose. There is a probability, but minimize those chances of losing, of course. One thing I wanted to point, guys, is that as you can see here, kind of as you can see, where is it? Our candles are going down. Our shoes are going down. I think we're exporting shoes, right? I'm pretty sure we are. I'm not 100% sure. No, I don't think so. Yeah, we're selling shoes. So our shoes are going down. Candles are going down. There's a lot of things going down here in the goods, description or category, if you will. And that's because we have more citizens, and citizens will consume more. So what we need to do is basically we can either increase the production of commonwares, and we have 253 iron, which will allow that to happen. It's gonna be successful, or we can actually increase the production of candles, or actually leather. Look at how much animal hide we have, and I think I'm gonna be pushing towards that direction, because we have quite a lot of animal hide. And we are producing, where's the leather? This is the shoes. I don't see the leather. Oh, there it is. We have 184 leather. So what I'm going to do is add a shoemaker. And I forgot the name of that building. I think it's a shoemaker, right? Or it's a cobbler. That's what it is. I'm going to add this guy kind of like in this area. In fact, if you may, I'm going to add this guy right here. And we're going to be selling the shoes kind of like right in front. So if we go here, I don't think this guy has market, right? It does not, but it does have an option to increase the production. So if we come here, I keep forgetting that these things exist. There's so many production buildings, as you can see here. Oh, look at this. Okay, so we have extreme. So let's go ahead and do it. There is so many production improvement methods or upgrades for every single building that you can lose track of it. As you can see, I've lost track of some of these things because, you know, there's a lot of things, a lot of things that requires a lot of organization. It requires a lot of patience. And sometimes, you know, if I can be here clicking in every single building to make sure everyone is at capacity, or everyone is or every building has what it needs, or and every upgrade. But that's gonna make the series a little bit boring, in my opinion. I'm not sure what you think, what you guys think about it, but in my opinion, if you see me here, okay, let's go building by building, trying to find the one that we want, right? So for example, this one, we can actually make this guy right here. Oh, this is the market, the upgrade. There it is. We can actually make them an upgrade right there, right? But these are things that you won't know unless you click in every single building. For example, there's another one here, and we can continue to do so for each building, and I'm doing so. But that's something, you know, we have to consider. I mean, at least we were able to use the mathematics, which were at 100 for the longest time. And once this guys is built, so there's no market. So what we need to do is add, I mean, we can add this right away here and add a market in front. And that's what I'm gonna do. So we go here, where is it, mods, right? We can actually, let's go ahead and add the regular market. I think that's gonna be really nice, a regular market. And let's go ahead and do, it's a good stall, right there. And actually what we can do is finally utilize one of these. We haven't done that in any of our markets. Yep, I don't recall that. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, they are not basically decorated, none of them. And that's something, yeah, we can actually do here. We can place, ooh, that's kind of, you are not being upgraded, my friend. That's kind of in the middle. I mean, we can remove that and we can push it inside if we absolutely need to. One thing I think we didn't do is, oh yeah, we did add a well here, but oh, look at that, extremely difficult with a success probability of average. I think I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna call my people back. We probably lost someone, maybe. I'm hoping we didn't. Yeah, we have some wounded. That probability average, I'm gonna bring them back. I'm not gonna risk it, guys. So yeah, I forgot to add a whale in this area. So let's go ahead and add them. Actually, 2 whales, one here, and then actually one right here. I think that whale right there is nice. And once this is clear, I'm gonna be building that church that I show you guys right here. This is gonna be the spot for the church. I'm gonna try to build it as big as possible. One thing I wanted to mention, guys, is that I typically don't like micromanaging. I mean, I could micromanage, and that's why I was talking about clicking in every single building. But because you could micromanage in this game, for example, making sure only citizens live here. I mean, it's not 100% accurate, but you could do that. But it's gonna take time. So I typically don't like micromanaging a city or in a city builder. There are games that require micromanaging, and that's okay. That's the type of game you could do here. That you could do that here, or you have the ability of not doing it, and that's the beauty of Foundation, guys. So basically, what I did off camera real quick was added a brewery. I upgraded that one, upgraded the hop farm, because I did notice that our beer is going down. Well, not going down, but you know, it's being sold more often. Now, another thing is that we can actually add another, not bakery, but another tavern somewhere here. Now, this is a really nice place for a tavern now that I see it, but we can actually start thinking of doing that. Or even here, we can actually make a tavern right in here next to the Lore Manor. I think that might be a really good idea, kind of like an inn tavern. So if we search for tavern, and we do a tavern, yeah, we can actually do a tavern here. So let's go ahead and see if we can build a mini tavern. It doesn't have to be a full tavern. We can do a mini tavern here and see how it goes. So there you go, guys. I'm gonna do the mini tavern. Well, the mini tavern is just a single tavern here, just to give a little bit of life here. Of course, it's gonna take some time for them to grab the beer and bring it here. We can actually work on assigning beer even here. This guild hall is gonna be kind of like the spot, right? Because we can assign more stuff here to be collected or stored here if we absolutely need to. I mean, the wheat, we might want to do it here, but I'm just gonna leave it here like that just for now. I don't think we can actually, yeah, we can actually add another storage space to that one, but I'm not gonna do that. I think that's gonna be pushing a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna be building that tavern here. And another thing that I kind of want to build here is in front of the tavern, although might not be the best, like the best spot for it, is this one. Is the statue, the knight statue. And the only thing is that in order to basically succeed or meet the condition, we need to have 15 non-decorative parts. That means that we have to add more like we can actually add, let's see, we can add non-decorative. This is decorative, as you can see here, a stone set. So this is as you can see, it's not decorative. The door is decorative, as you can see down there. It says large stone door decorative. So this is not that. We can add more of these, or actually more. This is decorative. No, we can actually add a couple of these, but we need a total of 6, right? Yeah, we need 6 more. What we can do is expand this a little bit into this area, a little bit more, and we can actually push it a little bit further, kind of like this area, and then make the statue right in the middle. See how it goes. So there you go, guys. So this is how I did it. So I added the third tower here in the middle, and I added a different building, a different lower manor in like next to it. I think it looks good. Of course, not the best because of the hill, but I think it looks pretty decent. 2 towers, a tower in the middle, and then the 2 statues, basically one knight statue and the female and a male. Now it says that looks like we are not meeting the condition, although we surpass the minimum number of non-decorative parts. I'm assuming we're gonna meet it once we build everything. That's my assumption here. So we can actually put it right there in the middle, and I think it's gonna look great. So let's go and authorize that. It's gonna take 60 marble, some stone, some tools, some planks, and 30 gold bars, which we should have. Yes, we should even have the marble. Yes, we do. So yeah, everything should be built pretty quickly. Well, not pretty quickly, it's gonna take time, but at least we're going the right direction here. So looks like we have more. I'm not gonna do any more of these unless it's the difficult one. Now let's see. I wish we can actually wait a little bit. Well, no, it's not gonna be time, because I would say, all right, maybe wait a little bit until we have more knights. But it looks like we're a little bit far away from that. So let's go ahead and do the mission anyways and send everyone to that mission. Hopefully this time we can succeed. Like last time, no access to goods. Oh wow, wait a minute. That's scary. Why are you why are you complaining about goods? So we should be selling goods here, right? I'm selling common clothes, and we're gonna be selling, we're selling shoes here. I mean, don't scare me, because you know how long it took us to get to the point where we can actually don't need to worry about clothes or goods in this point, right? At this point. All right, so I was a little bit scary, I'll tell you that. A monk is requesting an audience. Yeah, nope. Thank you. Now we have to emphasize or start, putting our attention to this area. I mean, these guys looks like they're working fine. Now we have a lot of newcomers. We can actually start assigning some of these guys over here just to fulfill those jobs right now. We're gonna be assigning people here just to fulfill the jobs. That way we have less unemployed. I hate to see a number here. It's good, but at the same time it triggers me, because I don't like people to be unemployed. I want to give them a job. Let's see, let's do another fisherman here. I mean, once we have this building, this city fully functional, then we're gonna be able to start using most of these guys. So let's go ahead and do that and assign blank. Oh, well, wait a minute. How did that happen? I guess people are bringing stuff in here from another city. That's fine. I'm gonna authorize that. That's okay. It's not a big problem, but that was pretty quick. They fill it up pretty quickly, right? Now I'm thinking maybe we should add one of those massive ones. What is it called? Storage, like what is it? Yeah, this one. Yeah, and start storing a lot of stuff here. We can actually convert this city into the storage city, right? That might not be a bad idea, right? Just store a bunch of stuff, make 10 of those barns, and then store the storage unit, the storage city, and then that way we can start, people can start bringing stuff here. That's actually a good idea. I don't know. I might do that in the future in another series. I might think of doing a city just for storage, right? So let's add one of these here. We don't need to add the other one, but yeah, everything is looking phenomenal, guys. I think there's a lot of things that we can still add. For example, we can increase this area, but overall, I think we've covered much of our of the city, much of the other situation, everything. We've covered like bad and goods. We suffer, we've recovered from those suffering. We've done plenty of stuff here, and I'm very excited. All right, guys. So while I was waiting for this beauty statue, or the beautiful statues to get built, there was a lot of people that came in, and I had to do something about it. I promoted some to serve. I promoted some to to commoners, and I didn't promote anyone to citizens. As you can see, we have quite a lot of people. I actually had to authorize houses here, and you know, we can actually build something along this way. However, while we watch this Lower Manor get finished, actually it's built already. The condition was met, so we were right there. And the tavern's almost built. But as we see here, I'm gonna be calling the whole series here. As you can see, we've done plenty. We're done a lot of here. There is a lot more that we can actually do, but I don't think we can actually do more in this map. I think we've reached sort of like a limit. I mean, there's a lot of things that we can do. I mean, there's no limit. Here's what I want you to understand. There's no limit in Foundation, but I think for the purpose of the series, I'm gonna be killing it here. I'm gonna be, you know, saying the farewell. We reached 477 population. We almost reached 500 population, but at this point, I'm gonna be calling here. With hopefully you guys learned a lot. I did learn a lot as we progress, as we learn. I mean, I have like 300 or 400 hours in Foundation, and every game I learn something new. I keep forgetting stuff, and then I keep remember, and then next time I play, I apply those and that knowledge that I learned. But I hope you enjoy this series. I hope you enjoy all the videos, all the content. Be sure to subscribe, and make sure you go and check out the giveaway, guys. I have a giveaway for 250. Once we reach 250 subscribers, I'm gonna be giving away a game. But thank you for being here throughout all this journey. Thank you for you know, supporting me throughout this journey, and thank you for watching the Antigua map series. Until next time, I will talk to you later. I will see you in the next series, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye, guys.